What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about resume tips. I've worked at some great companies in the past and I've looked at some resumes, I've done some interviews, and I've noticed that there's a trend across some types of resumes, and hopefully we can get your resume looking good. I know a lot of people are transitioning jobs right now, and even if you're not, it's always good to just keep your resume up to date. So let's get your resume looking good and ready to stick in that paper shredder that is the job search. And yeah, it's totally a paper shredder, but every once in a while that paper shredder will mess up, get stuck, and you'll get hired. I'll be mostly focusing on resumes for product, engineering, and design, but hopefully these tips will help you no matter where you're applying in tech. With that, let's get started and break down the top 4 resume tips for tech. All right, number 1, treat it like a product. You are the PM, the designer, and the engineer of your resume, so make sure you treat it that way. Think about it, this one 8.5 by 11 piece of paper is really you, so if you make typos or grammar mistakes, I might expect the same from you when you're on the job. Your user is a hiring manager that's stuck at home with maybe 2 loud kids and trying to flip through resumes, try to figure out who to interview. So how do you design a product for this user? That is what your resume should be. Number 2, use the white space to your advantage. I really like resumes with white space because it shows that you, as an applicant, have the ability to prioritize. Prioritizing is important, especially for PMs, but for any role. If you have a lot of work, which most companies do, how do you make sure that you're working on the most important thing? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I know every few years you make the font size a little bit smaller, shrink the margins just a little bit, and now your resume looks like the iTunes legal agreement. And trust me, even your mom is not gonna read the iTunes legal agreement.
Whoa. My mom actually read that thing.
No, she didn't. She was saying that so you don't sign your life away. I'm telling you guys, prioritize what's on your resume. Make sure it's only one page, leverage white space, keep the most important bullet points, the most important sections, and just get rid of everything else. And trust me, your resume will look way more elegant. Number 3, don't use Times New Roman. There we go. But no, it's not even the design of Times New Roman that's costing you jobs. It actually has nothing to do with design. You shouldn't use Times New Roman because it was Microsoft Word's default. Adam Grant, the author of Originals, puts it best. In a study of customer service agents with 3 million data points on sales, customer satisfaction, and average call length, employees who used Firefox or Chrome as opposed to Safari or Internet Explorer were 19% less likely to miss work, had higher sales with shorter call times, had happier customers, and remained in their jobs for 15% longer. They even checked. Was it because those Firefox and Chrome users were just more tech savvy? No, it's not about the browser you use or the font you choose. It's about the attitude behind those decisions. Are you the kind of person that challenges the status quo and pushes things forward? Or are you the kind of person that accepts what's there and moves on? Number 4, use numbers. Imagine 2 resumes. Let's say candidate 1 has a bullet point about redesigning the Google homepage. But candidate 2 diagnosed a problem, identified a hypothesis, made a change, and measured the impact. All right, that's all I got for you today. Next week, I'm gonna be talking about my biggest interview mistake in product management. So if that's interesting to you, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next week.